everybody, welcome back. This is Cam. I'm really glad you're here. So I just wanted to thank you for clicking on this video. I am afraid that some of us might be addicted to DoorDash. I don't know. What do you think? Is DoorDash driving addiction a real thing? I have some evidence to show you that it probably is. Anyways, before we get started, if you could please subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate that. I'm almost to 200 and I'm super excited. Anyways, so let's get going. So here's a definition from Merriam-Webster of what is addiction. A strong inclination to do, use, or indulge in something repeatedly. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty straightforward definition. Do you think you're addicted? I may be addicted. Not entirely just to DoorDash, but to food delivery gig work in general. If I'm at home and don't have anything going on, sometimes I'll think, I wonder if DoorDash is busy right now. Or I should turn on Grubhub, see if I'll get any good offers. Now this doesn't happen daily, but a couple times a week maybe. And sometimes when I'm out running errands, I'll think about turning the apps on to see if I get anything. What's the addicting part? What is pulling me to do it? You know, it's funny how this was a suggested title for a video from this app that I have. I can't remember what it's called. vidIQ. And I started thinking about it. I'm like, wow, that would be a really good video because I never really thought of it as an addiction, but it sort of is. So anyways. What do I really think is the addicting part? Okay, to me, this is my opinion, obviously, my experience, but here's all the things that I enjoy about basically the food delivery gig apps, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats. I don't actually enjoy Uber Eats, but I'm going to add it in there. I don't know. I don't have great luck with that app. I say that all the time, and hopefully things will turn around and I'll start getting better offers. Anyways, I enjoy driving. My car is really fun to drive, so I enjoy that part of it. I enjoy being outside. I live in Southern California, so the weather is nice most of the time. If I was in an area where it rained all the time, or there was snow, or like Arizona where it's 110 degrees or something, I might think differently. But I live in an area with pretty nice weather. I enjoy talking to people at the restaurants. I like seeing all the various neighborhoods around town. I like learning about all the restaurants in the area. I found so many new places that I didn't know existed. And probably the best part, I like the extra money that I'm earning. And in a really dumb way, I kind of like the whole game of trying to pick the DoorDash offers with the hidden tips. You know, I know a lot of you get really stressed out about that and really mad. I really like when I'm done with the delivery and I get that little notification that says the total is higher than the $10.25 shown on acceptance. You know, it's like, oh, wow, I got more. You know, it's just kind of fun. I don't take the low offers. I get a lot of them for $5 offers. I don't take them. They may have hidden tips. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not going to risk my time doing those. But, you know, if I take a $9 offer and it turns out to be $10, that's great. If I take an $11 offer, it turns out to be $14, that's great. You know, if it doesn't, I'm happy with the $11. But the hidden tip doesn't stress me out as much as it stresses other people out. Anyways, so there's the list of things of why I think that I might be addicted to it. I think others are addicted too. I watch several YouTubers regularly who do DoorDash and other gig economy apps. I hear them threaten to quit DoorDash, Instacart. You know, they threaten to quit all the time. Oh, this is so terrible. I'm going to quit. La, 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 la. But do they quit? No, they don't quit. Well, some do, but then a couple weeks later, they're back on the platform. What brings them back? Why would someone be so upset that they quit and then be lured back? It's because it's an addiction. Or maybe they like the flexibility, the potential to make money. Or what is it? I don't know. I admit that DoorDash can be very frustrating, but I also find them to be my best option to make the most money. Grubhub is great, but not as busy as DoorDash. So if I was to quit DoorDash and just do Grubhub and Uber Eats, like I said, Uber Eats doesn't give me very many good offers. Maybe 1 out of 10 is something I might think about. And Grubhub doesn't have enough to keep me busy all the time. And I don't like downtime. I like to just go from one delivery to the next. So that's why I like doing multi-apping. And DoorDash gives me the most, I don't want to say profitable, but the most high offers. So I like DoorDash. There are things about it that drive me crazy, but as a whole, I think I make the most money with DoorDash. So, if this is an addiction, then there should be a way to quit this addiction, right? So I found these steps to quit an addiction. Okay, this is kind of half of a joke, really, but it actually kind of makes sense. So if you really did want to quit, and assuming it's an actual addiction, let's see if these 5 action steps can apply. I mean, assuming you really want to quit. I don't want to quit, but I found these steps, and it was kind of fun to think about how we could turn these steps into ways that you could actually quit if you wanted to. So number 1, set a quit date. Pick a meaningful date. Let's say, okay, on September 1st, I'm going to stop. I'm no longer going to deliver. Change your environment. Number 2. What are the things that encourage you to go out and deliver? Delete the apps. Don't read the emails from DoorDash. Don't watch YouTube videos about the gig economy. Don't read Reddit. Or, get off the boards about that. Get out of the Facebook groups that have to do with delivering. Take the insulated bags out of your car. Remove the things from your life that will make you want to turn those apps back on. Number 3, distract yourself. If you feel the urge to go out and deliver, find something else that you can do. Go for a walk, have a yummy snack, play with your dogs, clean your house. Whatever. Take a nice warm bath. Think of things that will distract you so that you don't go out. Review past attempts. Have you been able to quit for a month prior? Have you been able to successfully not do it for several days? What did you do that time that helped? Continue doing those things. Create a support network. Talk to all your friends and family and ask for their encouragement and support so that you don't give in to the urge to go out and deliver. This is really kind of silly, but it would work, I guess, if you really wanted to quit. Like all those YouTubers who say they want to quit. Here you go. Here's some tips on how to do it. This would help with any addiction, obviously. So if you have an addiction to something else, you could try these things. Maybe that would help you. Anyways, I do feel that I have a slight addiction to this whole food delivery thing. Like I said, there's a lot of things I really enjoy about it. I don't want to quit, though. I enjoy it. I look at it as a hobby. It's fun and make some extra money. And I'm able to have a little bit of money available for extra things, vacations, things around the house, etc., whatever. So I don't look at it as a negative. Even if I am addicted, I don't look at it as a negative addiction, like drugs or alcohol or something. I don't see what damage it's doing. So there was another, I should find it really fast. There was another definition of addiction, but it dealt with damaging behavior. I'm going to find it really fast. Addiction, here's another definition. An inability to stop using a substance or engaging in a behavior even though it is causing psychological and physical harm. So I don't feel it's that kind of addiction. I don't think there's anything negative really about it. It's not causing me psychological or physical harm. If nothing else, I think it's the opposite. So anyways, let's see, what's my last slide here? Okay, like I said, I'm half joking, but I do think there's something to this. I really do find myself feeling pulled to go out and deliver at odd times. I actually really enjoy it. Well, most of the time. It's stressful sometimes when the restaurants are really slow or the apps crash or things like that. Like I said, I treat it like a hobby, a game, and I enjoy having the extra money. What do you think? Are you addicted to it? Is this your sole source of income? If so, then you may think differently. If you need this money and this is how you pay your bills and live off of it, then that's a totally different scenario, and you may not even look at it the same way that I do. I mean, you probably don't, because you need it. So as a side gig, an add-on type of thing, to me it's kind of a joke, this whole addiction thing. But if you really need this to pay your bills and stuff like that, you're looking at it from a totally different perspective. So this doesn't really apply there. Anyways, I just found it interesting. That vidIQ thing, or whatever it was called, that app, this was their suggestion for a video, and I figured, hey, I'll go with it. I'll try. So anyways, thanks for visiting. I hope you found it enjoyable, maybe eye-opening. If so, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I hope you're having a great day, making lots of money, and I'll see you next time.